Chris announcing. Oh boy, look out. Good move by Matt to avoid a crash. When you are the defending track champion, like Galletta's, you have a whole new host of enemies. You have to have your head at a swivel. Enough with the weed eater! I'm doing an interview! Everyone wants what I have. Championship belt belongs to me as the track champion. Wow, really cranking the truck to land. He is flying. You'll see someone try to take me out. You'll see. Hi, Carly. Corner. No problems, he will take it. Matt Stevens in his 3. Next up is heat number 2. Defending track champion is now taking the track. It's a heavyweight cart, meaning it's light and it has extra horsepower that most of the other carts do not have. Uh-oh. Oh! And Chris Stevens gets put into the woods. Let's look at that one again. You'll see someone try to take me out. You'll see. And Chris Stevens gets around Melissa. Gary does the kamikaze banzai move to Larry Phillips and the 3 wide on the next straight. Inside Burn going into 3. He pulled out. He didn't want to do that again. Now Chris is showing how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. No banzai move needed. Keeps an eye on those tires and gets a legal pass. Gary will... While the beautiful flowers have long been a staple of Galletta's greenhouse for over 50 years now, every spring through summer, come June, Matt and Chris Stevens hold go-kart races in their backyard. They've been doing so for 20 years. Here are their stories. For 8 long years, my brother Matt dominated this track until I snapped his streak. For my troubles, I've earned my belt, and I will dominate this pathetic little piece of dirt for as long as I say. And the opener, again, I forgot to mention this is a Monday rain date because our original date of Sunday, June 6th. We had an inconvenient rainstorm that Larry Phillips. Oh, Gary Miller Jr. was Dick Dan in the 86. He was just passed by Gary Miller's seat. Then if they wanted to continue or use a timeout, or if they say go ahead without me. Colin Miller did not. Ooh, look at this. Gary Miller and George Russell battling out for second. He is flying at it right now. He's always loved that number 0. Whoa, Russell Bartlett. George, wow, he's right there on Tim's bumper. Matt here, George again looking under Tim, but it was at the wrong time because that gave Gary high groove, and he took it. And Galletta's the high groove is the fastest. Melissa got into Larry, and then Melissa almost pushed Chris off again. Gary Jr., who got by him momentarily. And Gary, meanwhile, grew by Tim and is pulling away from the back here. And Mary is holding a really good groove, and we are boxed in, man. Gary Miller Jr. is running away. Whoa! And George Russell spins out and takes a wow. Here at Galletta's greenhouse, Gary Miller Sr. and Dick Dan has prepared his cart. Russell Bartlett keeping up with the back now. Oh, and George in shadow again. Gary Miller again on challenge and the lead. Pulling away. Oh, and Russell Bartlett tried to get underneath Matt. It just takes a little bit of time to get the hang of it. Trying a few slingshot moves, but the number 4, it has a tendency to not want to correct when it starts to go over. And there it is right here. It's getting some really strong starts. Wow, they're really close right there. Oh, Russell.
Freaking bracket here. Broke. Lost it right on. Shot, see?
Climbs Matt's back end. And climbs into South Hill 3. Tried to go back out. We'll be back to some points for that. So we have a different rule. Other sports have timeouts, and probably the only racing bumper to bumper here. Tim battle is for second, third. Gary Jr. working over Melissa. Russell Bartlett. Oh boy, side by side. Gary Miller Jr. backs way off here. He lost a lot of ground. I think he tried to get around Melissa and got bounced around a little and lost it. Bumper to bumper again. Oh, Gary Miller Jr. He tried to get over Melissa, then bumped and lost 2 spots now, as both Chris and Matt got him. He keeps trying to get to the outside there. Matt is waiting for it. Matt has made his way back to them. Since 2009, late 2008, our fall series, we started it. We way down heavy, the lightest drivers, in addition to allowing the heavier drivers. Also trying to get underneath Tim and Chris and Matt go high and get around her. Matt had to go into the garden to find the room. everywhere compared to most plat.
Checker flag for Gary Miller, Tim Galletta, Chris. Gary's getting close to winning this one. Runs the own great.